Welcome to sunny Winter Haven, Florida. I'm Lane Dawg Bowers, and I want you to realize that you are greatly blessed, highly favored, and deeply loved. And I'm out here, and it is just an awesome day today. Not too crazy hot, and I am real excited to talk to you about something that I think will bless your socks out. I want to talk to you about today, when are you a success? And it got me interested because a lady emailed me, and but actually before I share that, I want to explain what I think is good success. What I've said all along in these videos is that the way the world views success is really not good success. I mean, how many, I've been around all over the world. I'm sure some of you have known super wealthy people that you would not call success. I've been around billionaires, tons of millionaires. I've been really fortunate to do, as I've traveled all around the world. And money, you've heard it before, but it does not make you a success. So when are you successful? One great thing, and again, I'm going back to what I talked about the other day when it was a great Earl Nightingale. I highly recommend you get the audio, and I put it on our blog. Is the strangest secret, and it was so awesome to watch my little boy Zane, as he listened to that and just watch his little mind work. And today we're listening to some more. But when are you a success? And what is that secret? When you direct your mind to a goal of your own choosing, you have it written down. I have mine right here on my phone. I review it every single day. And I've chosen to direct my mind to that worthy ideal, and it's very clear exactly when I've got it. But when are you a success? And what's getting me think about this, I'll get back to that lady with that email in a second. And, are you a success when you've achieved a certain amount of money, or when you, I keep telling you, click on the link below, and if you click on it and watch the video tutorials on making money online, listen. I want to talk about the Bible's definition of great success. Before I tell you, first I'm going to tell you what I think, and then let's go see what the Bible says about it. My own personal opinion is a lot like Earl Nightingale's when he talked, is the minute you have a worthy ideal and you've decided that is what you are going to pursue because you choose to do it, you are a success. Listen, if you take tickets in a traffic booth and you love to do that and you're excited to go to work and you've chosen that is what you want to do, you are a success. If you're a stay-at-home mom and that is what you've chosen to do because you love being around your kids, and even that, I recommend you absolutely have crystal clear goals. If you cannot answer why you got up this morning, there's something's got to change in your life, and it can change dramatically and easily. And but if you've got that written down, if you're crystal clear on what you want to achieve and you're working towards that goal, you are a success. Some of the people who are here do not know me from before I started this group and what I'm doing now. And I've gone all over the world teaching people how to barefoot water ski. And you know what? I've taught morbidly obese people. I've taught blind people. I taught a one-legged guy one time. I've taught Tony Robbins. We've got customers that include Mitt Romney and Dave Ramsey. And you know what? What's amazing about all that is I have spent the vast majority of my life showing other people, including lawyers, who could take everything I own if I screw up. And I never even have them sign a waiver. People ask, why are you having people sign a waiver? This is crazy. You're taking a barefoot water skiing, and people get hurt doing that all the time. Well, not with me, they don't. And I show people how to do that free. I'm not promoting that here at all. But in that business, there was no decision made to do that because of money. I chose that I wanted to be a world champion in barefoot water skiing. Then I decided, and I was living out of my car. I've talked about that, and I lived for like $28 a week for food. You know what I mean? And I did all that, and now, and then later I decided to make a business out of that, and I just love showing people you would never expect how to do all that. Now in that business, I don't bring Jesus out in the forefront of that business. Why? Because those people have contacted me. They're not contacting me about Jesus. If they end up coming to see me and they sit in the boat, they'll probably have a hard time not hearing about it, because I can't separate that part of my life from the other part of the rest of my life. Okay, but in this business right here, what I've chosen to do, see, I've had so many clients of mine, even a guy who runs $1 billion company, ask me, a little old lowly barefoot water skier, to come and speak to his organization about what they do in their industry. I mean, that's amazing to me. But, the thing is so many people have asked me, how do I make money online? How can you help me with my business? I'm interested in what you're doing in your business. I've got people who listen to my stuff who've got, are super educated in marketing. I don't even have a degree in marketing. I'm just passionate about it. I love it. And that is what makes it easy. So I decided to help other people make money online, but I was not going to hide behind the fact that I believe that Jesus is the reason for all of my success. And this is the first time I'm able to do it. I do not know of a single other business online that takes that approach. That brings me to this email that this lady wrote me, and she's, a great lady, obviously loves Jesus, but she's very concerned. Said, Lane, I completely disagree about what you're doing. You are taking the good news, the gospel of Jesus, and you are trying to make money off it. Nothing could be further from the truth. I emailed this lady. I told her I love her. I hope, God bless her. And I explained to her that that is not what I'm doing. And what I want to do is, listen, I'm a Christian online businessman, and I put Jesus first. And even though there are marketing techniques and great stuff that I love to do on YouTube, and great things with videos and SEO work and pay-per-click marketing and driving amazing, amounts of traffic and stuff like that, even though those things are techniques which can help people in their current business, I was not going to talk about that without making Jesus first place in my life. And that's why I do it. So now it brings me back to the question of, when are you a success? If you think that I'm telling you that you have to earn a certain amount of money before you're success, I am not doing that. In fact, my definition of success is when you choose a worthy ideal of your own and every day wake up knowing with clarity that is what you are meant to do, that is what you love to do, then you are a success. In the Bible, one of my favorite stories is talking about Joseph. At the very moment that Joseph was stripped naked, I can't even imagine how embarrassing this would be. Stripped naked, stood up like a cattle, and auctioned off. He had to be at the lowest point of his life. I'm sure he did not understand the language of where he was at. He didn't understand a lot of what was going on, but he definitely knew that he was betrayed by his brothers, and this is had to be the lowest point in his life. But at that point, the Bible says the Lord was with Joseph, and he was a successful person. There is no way on the world standard that you could think of Joseph as a successful standard, but on the Lord's standard, when the Lord is with you, you are a successful person. And that is what I love. A lot of people, I think, have just different views on money. Listen, if you think money is a priority here for me or on this site, you're absolutely wrong. My whole point is Jesus first in your life. That is the priority. But what I'm also here to do is to say I'm a Christian online businessman. And if you are someone who's looking to make money from home for very good reasons, Christians have great reasons to make money, better reasons than I think the world does. Part of the reason that I wanted to do all this is because my wife and I were involved in adoptions. There's millions of children in orphaned homes, and I know of tons of Christians who would love to adopt these kids as well as other people. And wouldn't it be awesome? And all these people are trying to find, how can I raise money? I want to do a yard sale. I'm going to sell some stuff. I'm going to mortgage my home. I'm going to do all these crazy. They're searching online to try and find ways that they can make money. But they're searching to find out for a Christian online home-based business. This is some of the people that I'd love to talk to. But believe me, it isn't about money. It's about putting Jesus first place in your life. I think a lot of people have a horrible representation of money, And my whole life almost, I thought of Jesus as being poor. And I think a lot of people think Jesus was poor. In my opinion, he was the wealthiest guy that ever stepped face in the earth. And you're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. No. Jesus did not have a home. He traveled around. He was poor. That's an image. Where's that image come from? You have to be supernaturally blind, I think, to believe that. You know what? Yes, he didn't have a home. But you know what? Everywhere he went, prosperity followed him. It was like he carried it with him wherever he go. Even Solomon in all his glory and financial wealth could not take fish and break them and bread and feed 5,000 and 7,000 people. That is true prosperity. I'll tell you, which would you rather be? The person who's accumulating and piling up tons and tons of gold and silver and all these things? Or do you want to be the guy where that stuff just follows you? And that when you talk, money listens. That's who Jesus was. When Jesus was born, he couldn't even talk. He was goo goo gaga. Bang! Wealth shows up for Joseph and Mary. Gold followed him right where he's at. He hadn't even started. He started talking, and gold was following him and prospering wherever he was at. When Peter, who was a professional fisherman, wanted to pay, because he was a businessman. Peter was a businessman, and he wanted to pay the temple tax for Jesus. He was offended. And Jesus humbled Peter, said, you go out, and the first hook, the first fish that you bring in, will open his mouth and there'll be some gold. So he's telling a professional fisherman to throw a hook. He didn't say bait or anything. He throw a hook in there, and the first fish that you catch. So he probably caught multiple fish. The first fish that you catch, pull the gold out of its mouth. That's the tax you can pay. Money listened to Jesus. When you put Jesus first place in your life, you are a success. And if you want, the great thing is about the program that I'm talking about helping you with is in 90 days, your life can change so dramatically that if you did not have a financial goal, you would be so wealthy by going through the training that we provide for you. It's an amazing training. Listen, you don't have to do that. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm still going to talk and bring value to your life and try and bring hope to you about your current situation. But you can learn a lot by having a clear set of goals down here. And you know what? One of the ones that I want to talk about, because I love bringing it back to the Bible, is Matthew 7 and 8, where Jesus says in the Sermon on the Mount, and ask, it shall be given to you. Seek, and you shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. For everyone that asketh receiveth, and he that findeth, and he that seeketh findeth, and to him that knocketh it shall be opened. There's laws that are put into motion that you cannot break. People try and manipulate them, but what you sow, you reap. Here's the bottom line. If anything in your life that you want to get more of, you can get that by reaping. Part of what we show you how to do is to give, 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 give. Don't even ask. Just keep giving. There is a law of attraction that forces there. You cannot break that law. If you continue to give high quality free information, bless people, be a blessing to them without asking them, without trying to get money out of them, you cannot help but prosper. Have a clearly defined goal written down. Why do I wake up in the morning? I can read you my exact success statement right there. And you know what? When you're a Christian, you have great reasons for money. The Christians, people I'm talking to, are people who want to do good for others. You know what? When you have an abundance about you, you can help more easily feed people. You know what? You could adopt a child when you have that kind of money. You can do many good things with it. So I'm not saying that money is what we're aiming for. You put Jesus in your life, get mentored by someone who's already done it, and you are a great success. God bless you, and have a blessed, prosperous day.